everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited that you guys are here. This week's video is extra fun because I am actually taking Honey June Co out of Utah, which is crazy. I've never done that before, but we are doing just like a quick little 48-hour trip to Idaho, and we're gonna be vending 2 markets there. So I am super excited. There's lots going on, of course. I feel like there always is when I start my videos out, but this week especially is just a little bit extra crazy. So starting out, I have a bunch of these mini candles that I made that I need to trim and label, and then I have so many candles that I need to pack up. I'm doing 2 big markets in Idaho, which I'm so excited but a little bit nervous about because I have no idea if I have enough stock or inventory, but I've been making a ton of candles all week. So I'm hoping that we have enough, and worst case scenario, we sell out of everything, which is actually the best case scenario. So I'm just not gonna worry about it anymore. But we just have lots of little things to do. I have so many things I'm working on right now. So I need to start these minis soon, and then I also have the chaos of trying to pack. So I've laid out a few outfit ideas for what I want to wear. I have some travel outfits, my makeup and skincare and hair accessories, all kinds of things. I even like laid out some of the shoes that I'm wanting to bring. So it looks crazy, but this is actually pretty organized for me. So I'm like 3/4 of the way packed for that. I just need to grab a few more little random things like jewelry, and then I want to bring some meds like ibuprofen or melatonin. Something you don't think about missing, but you'll definitely miss if it's not there. So I'm feeling good so far about packing. And then obviously we have the candle studio, so many different kinds of candles. Here's a better look at the shelves. These are like my main scents that I'm trying to bring, so I have just like tons of all of them. They just go all the way back, and then these are more of my holiday ones, so I'm only gonna be bringing a few of those. But yeah, labeling this is gonna take a minute, so I'm probably gonna start on that pretty soon. I do have, this is like crazy corner, but I have started labeling some of the lids already and pulling out some of the labels. So it's just a little bit crazy, but kind of in the best way possible because there are so many fun things coming up. And then also one other random thing that I did is earlier today I made banana bread loaf. I thought this might be nice to take with us so that we have something to eat for breakfast that's maybe a little bit more filling than like a bag of chips. And then just also starting to set aside different things for the market. We're gonna be packing our cart to the brim. So this is like probably 1/10 of everything that we need to bring. There's gonna be so much. Long story short, there are a million things going on. I really wanna like vlog this weekend, but I have no idea how that's gonna go because at markets it is a little bit harder to vlog, obviously because you're doing stuff the whole time, and also it can be embarrassing to film in front of people. So I'm gonna try my absolute best to kind of just give you guys a whole overview this weekend and how it goes. To kind of give you guys context for what today is looking like, we are gonna be spending the whole day just packing, getting everything ready, getting the car set up, getting gas, all of those little things. And we actually are going to drive up tonight. The market is tomorrow, but it's a little over 5 hours away, so I definitely did not want to make that drive the morning of the market. That sounded a little bit miserable. So we ended up finding an Airbnb that we're going to drive to tonight. I think the Airbnb is around 4 hours away, so we'll still have to drive tomorrow, but we're planning on making that drive tonight, maybe from like 7 to 11-ish. I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening. My husband has a work meeting, so we're kind of just planning to go after that. But yeah, there is so much to be done, and I'm really excited. I think it's gonna be so fun. I just really hope that these markets end up being worth it because obviously we had to spend money on gas, and we're gonna be staying at 2 different Airbnbs, and I had to spend so much money to make all of those candles. It's actually insane. I don't want to look at my bank account, but that being said, if these markets are worth it, that'll be so fun. And it's just gonna be like a whirlwind of 48 hours in Idaho, and I'm really excited. So I think what I'm gonna start doing right now is doing the mini candles and getting those done. Okay, it's a little later and I've gotten lots of things done. So I ended up finishing all of those minis. So I made sure to wipe down all the tins. I did the labeling and I just need to put them back on my shelf. And then I had some banana bread for lunch and honestly it was really good. I was actually surprised because I didn't have an egg. So I ended up substituting like some vinegar and baking soda, I think. I don't know. I looked it up online and it was kind of weird, but I used it and it ended up working out great. So I'm really happy about that. So then I had some lunch and then I ended up finishing packing my like overnight bag with all the stuff that I'll personally need, like clothing, toothbrush, toothpaste, all of that. And I'm hoping that I haven't forgotten anything because that would suck if I did. But at the end of the day, I'm sure it's not that big of a deal. So what's next on my list is I have my huge like market checklist in this book. So I'm just gonna go through and start packing a bunch of this stuff. I honestly hate packing for markets sometimes. It can just feel very tedious when I'm like packing away all the candles and everything. And because we have these two huge markets, I'm gonna be packing so much. So hopefully this will be more fun than it has been in the past. But the main thing I'm needing to pack is just a bunch of candles, and then also I just need to grab like more market bags, anything and everything. So yeah, I haven't even really gotten ready myself yet today because I don't really feel like there was a point because we're just gonna be driving for forever and I didn't really want to get my hair done or do makeup or any of that just to sit there. So at least that's not on the list of things to do. But yeah, just a bunch of packing to be done and it's very exciting, and I also feel like I'm getting kind of close to being done with the things I wanted to get done for today. So I'm really happy about that because I was worried I wasn't going to be able to get it all done. But I feel like we're doing pretty decent time wise, and yeah, I'm just gonna start packing.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, be real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got do the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause of sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3.
Okay, I'm like sweating my butt off, but we packed up all the candles. To kind of help you to understand, I normally pack like 4 boxes of candles with 1 of minis, and today I've packed 10 boxes with 3 of my minis. So it's kind of a lot of work to bring them all over here, but we've got that, and then we've got my suitcase packed up, and then over here we just have a few things for the market. So I still need to grab more stuff. There are quite a few things still in my office that I need to do. So we're getting close to being done, and then we're gonna head to Idaho, which is so crazy. All right, we are packed up in the car and ready to go. This thing is actually like, the trunk is so full. So I think we have around a 4-hour drive. We do have some Panera for the road, which will be super nice. But yeah, packing up the car was no joke because we live in a basement apartment, so bringing all of those candles up the stairs, I'm so tired and I'm sweating so bad. But now should be the easy part of just driving to our Airbnb. So I'll probably do a few clips along the way and then I'll see you guys there tonight.
Exits away from Idaho.
Doing a little check-in right now on our road trip. We're a little bit over halfway and so far it's been fine. Very uneventful. So it's been good so far. We're just gonna get to our Airbnb tonight around 10 o'clock I think and just sleep, and then in the morning we'll head over to Nampa. So yeah, we had some sandwiches in the car. I've just been listening to my book on tape and yeah, very chill, and I'm excited to get to the Airbnb. Okay, we finally made it to our Airbnb. I'm so excited. I'm so ready to go to bed. It's just this like tiny little thing. I tried to find the cheapest Airbnb that I possibly could. So it's just this tiny little room, but it's honestly perfect because we're really only gonna be here to sleep and then get up tomorrow and drive. So let me give you guys a little room tour. So this is the door that you walk in right here, and then you have your little TV, little kitchen setup, which is nice. I don't think we're gonna use it at all. Here's my stuff, but this is like the tiny little living area. And then you come down this way, and there's just a nice bed right here. This is where we're gonna sleep, and there's a little bit of space right here. I'm gonna close those windows because I don't want people peeping in here. And then there's just a nice little bathroom. So yeah, it's super nice and quaint, and I'm really excited to just go to sleep. So plans for tomorrow are we need to drive to Nampa because technically we're not there yet. So we're gonna go to Nampa. I'm guessing we're gonna leave around 8:39 in the morning so that we can get there, have time to set up, and then bend the market from 12 to 5. And then after the market, we're gonna be driving back to Twin Falls. So I think that'll be another like 2.5 hours. So tomorrow's gonna be kind of a long day, but I'm excited to be here now, and we'll just deal with tomorrow when we get there. Welcome back. Good morning. Today is day one of doing markets. So as I said before, we're still like an hour and 15 minutes away from where we're going to be vending. So we're just getting gas right now, and then we're going to drive up there. Last night we stayed in the Airbnb. I got like the worst sleep of my life. It was so bad. I just could not fall asleep for forever. So then I took a melatonin, and then I feel like I was just up every like 30 minutes. So I'm very tired, and I didn't even really get ready for the market. I don't have makeup on. I packed all this jewelry and stuff that I could wear, but I think I'm just feeling a little too lazy right now to wear, but maybe a little bit later on the car ride, I'll pop some of that stuff out. I have no idea. But yeah, today's gonna be kind of a long day, but I'm excited to vend and see how it goes, and I'll update you guys the next time I see ya. We made it to the venue, so we're gonna go in and start setting up. We got here pretty early actually, considering for market times. Normally we get here about an hour early and we're done setting up within 30 minutes. Does it actually smell bad out there? Then close the door, I don't want to smell it. But today we got here with an hour and 45 minutes, so we're probably just gonna take our time, set up nice and slow. We're trying to decide if we need to bring in all the boxes of candles so they don't get too warm in the car, or if we're okay to leave some of them here. So yeah, that's what we're working on right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired. I feel like I need an energy drink or something, just because I feel like I could fall asleep at any moment. But I'm really excited for this market, and it's nice to finally be here. So let's go set up for our first market of 2. Okay, so we are starting the market soon. We're all set up. It did take a little bit of extra time just because we've had so many candle boxes and had to go through every single one. But if you look behind me, I have like a million boxes right here. Yeah. And I labeled each one with what's in it, so hopefully that like speeds up the process when we need to grab another scent. That's what I'm hoping. Right now I'm just gonna sign some thank you cards while I wait. I think the market's gonna open in like 15 minutes, so I'm feeling good, feeling excited, and hopefully lots of people will come. Okay, we're a little over 2 hours into the market and it's been kind of crazy. People have been so nice and candles are honestly just like flying off the shelves. We've just been restocking as we go. I'm hoping we have enough inventory for tomorrow, but at the rate that we're going, we might just have to hand out like business cards or something tomorrow. So that is amazing. I'm just like so grateful. But yeah, we've been doing really well. I have like my whole packing up setup right here, which is so nice. I feel like that's so much more convenient than having it in the basket. So we've been doing that. I actually didn't bring my wax melts today. So we've been selling only minis and large candles. And honestly, it's been nice just to like kind of simplify things. But yeah, the market's going really well. There's been like a steady flow of people, which has been so nice. And I'll check back in hopefully at the end of the market. Okay, the current time is 4:07, so we still have 2 hours left. And honestly, we are flying through inventory. It is so awesome. I did have her make one little mistake though. I accidentally put the wrong candle in someone's bag and they just messaged me on Instagram. So I'm feeling a little like stressed out by that. Just trying to make sure I can get the right candle to them. So I told them if they come back, we can definitely switch it out, or if they live close by, I can drop it off after the market. So I'm just waiting to hear back, but I want to make sure that I get her the right candle because I feel so bad that she got the wrong one. But other than that, the market is going really well and people have just been super nice, so it's been great. All right, guys, last update. So the market is officially over now. It's 6 o'clock. So we're just going to pack everything up and then head over to our Airbnb, which is about 2 hours away. So we are ready to get on the road. So we're going to hopefully pack up pretty quick. Hiram's just grabbing the wagon right now. But yeah, packing up should be pretty simple. You guys can imagine how that's going to go. But we're just going to do that, pack the car, and then get on our way. And once we're in the car is when we're going to total how much we made, which I'm very interested to see because I already know it's been my best market for sure. But I'm very curious to know what the actual amount is.
Okay. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
For 6 hours.
Woo.
That's so We're eating good tonight. Let's go.
Woo!
Just like to our Airbnb. It's super cute. So we just have our little bed area, little kitchen setup. This is nice because there's like a giant TV right here. This is my first time walking through, so actually I don't even know where everything is, but we have this closet, nice big bathroom, which is awesome. So yeah, this is so nice and it's absolutely gorgeous out there. Good morning, it is day 2 and our last day of vending. So this morning we just spent time packing up our Airbnb and we're about to head out. It's around a 30 to 40 minute drive, I think, so not bad at all. But yeah, I had a ton of fun in this Airbnb last night. I actually feel like it was so nice because all the towels and the bed and everything was so comfy. So this place was top notch. So yeah, I'm excited. We're just gonna start packing everything into the car to head out, and then we're gonna vend 12 to 6 again today, and then we're gonna drive home. So I'll take you guys along with me. Look how cute the property is. There's like a little stream down here that we're gonna go look at in a second. This is our best seller for today. Yeah. Some more popular ones are this mango and coconut milk. That one's been really popular, as well as this coastal sea breeze. Yeah.
They always make banana bread.
And they say, "Where's the banana bread?" There is no banana bread.
Bananas whenever you make it.
Okay, perfect. And if you want to, we do offer a bundle sale for 3 candles where the price goes down to 15 each. So if you wanted to add an extra candle, we could do that. Okay, sounds great. So your house and you are gonna smell nice. All right, there's this one for you. Okay, and I just got your Venmo, so we're good. Okay.
Is that the same one you bought? The same mix you got?
Yeah, it is.
We're sisters, and that happens often.
You know, that's gonna be good. You go to each other's houses, and then you'll know you like to smell. All right, and then there's that for you. Okay, yes, perfect. Okay, thank you guys so much. Have a good day. All right, guys, it is a little bit past 4, and this is the first chance I've had to like really kind of even talk to the camera. Today has been crazy. I will say it's pretty similar to yesterday, although it's a lot smaller venue, so it's just been like tons of people at the table at once, which has been so nice. We've sold so many candles and we're even like out of a few cents, which is crazy. So I even sent Hiram to go grab some more bags from the Dollar Tree that's around the corner. So he did that earlier today and we're already running low on bags again. So that's just to show you like how good of a market that it's been. But yeah, I think these last 2 hours can be a little bit slower just because that's how markets tend to go, is they have a lot more people in the beginning. It's still pretty busy in here, so I don't even have time really to finish talking. But yeah, I will check back in probably after the market is over, but so far it's going super well. Okay, we are heading away from the market right now. It ended at 6. We stayed a little bit longer than we normally do, only like 10 minutes, but we packed everything up and we're in the car now ready to go home. One really cool thing though that happened while I was at the market was I met a subscriber, which was just so insane. I had mentioned in my video last week that I was going to Twin Falls, and so she had commented, and when she came up and saw me today, I was just like blown away. I was so excited. It's such a small world. I can't believe someone who's watching my videos I got to meet in person. So that was so cool and so fun to just meet her. So shout out to Kenya. You're literally the best and you made my day coming to see me. But yeah, the market itself was so good, so busy. The last hour was a little bit slower, but totally fine because we'd already done so many sales. There were quite a few scents I had sold out of. I kept one of them up front as like a sample so that people could smell them if they wanted to purchase them online. I feel like we are coming home with way less candles than we started with, and I'm just so happy and so grateful. So we're gonna pop over to the gas station and get some gas and then also add up the total for today. I have no idea what we made, but yeah, I'm just so excited. All right, it is day 2 and we're about to add up how much we made today. I think it is around maybe 1,600, which is insane. I have no idea though. What do you think?
I'm thinking same as yesterday, so
Yeah.
about 1,500. I don't know though.
Either way, that is so crazy and I'm just blown away. So that's crazy.
So a little more than yesterday.
1,569.
That's nuts. Holy cow, good job.
Oh my gosh, I am like speechless. This is the most money we've ever made at a market by far. Like literally triple the amount. That's so crazy. I like don't even know what to say. I'm just feeling so grateful and so happy that we went and did this. And yeah. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. That is a huge goal of mine that I just hit, and I'm very, very grateful. Anyways, now we're gonna go find some food and drive a little bit over 3 hours home. And yeah, I think I actually might just end this video here. So thank you guys so much for watching and supporting and being here. I love you guys. You're literally the best. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye.